he cancels the Colossus. So he's gonna go for a different tech route, and which he does with a Twilight cancel. So yeah, he cancels all the Colossus production. He could always go back to building Colossus later on in the game, but he's gonna throw down more gateway units. He sees that there's a mini force coming over. So basically, he's gonna throw down more gateways just to do some more warpins, and he's gonna try to defend this. Yeah, one of the weakness of putting a pylon there is that once they get the high ground, they can attack it. But you can warp in here, and then you also get the scouting right here. Is more worth it to lose that pylon than to not build there at all. And you can see that WhiteRa is actually going to throw down a Templar Archive, as you need some kind of splash damage unit against the bio units of the Terran. And you can see that because he's going to go for more gateway heavy units, as he's not making Colossus anymore, he's going to make Immortals. He is going to throw down 2 Forges just to beef up his gateway units, because overall, in general, gateway units, as you should all know, is not as good against that bio unit of the Terran. So he's gonna research a Storm, and he's gonna get some more scouting information by throwing this observer right here, see if he is expanded, and he does see Satini expanded. So he could either right now do a push right now, as there is a period of time where you're gonna have more army than him, or a more stronger army than him, because he expanded. That's 400 resources into that command center, or he can expand himself. And since that command center wasn't built too long ago, he is going to throw down his Nexus, and he's going to also do for a counter attack, because you want to expand and attack at the same time at certain times. And he's going to kill that Marine in the watchout. He sees this mini force coming, and he's going to have to cancel this, so he's going to retreat, try to defend this. And his High Templar, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's going to pull back his High Templar and defend, use the sacrifice his Immortal just to save these High Templars. These High Templars are more important than his Immortals. And you see this another drop coming, and he's gonna probably have to retreat his probe or something. No, he feels like he has adequate amount of units to defend this. So he's gonna actually split up his army. So most of the army was right here. He's gonna try to evac as much, just to kill that medevac if possible. He did have more army here, so he did split up his army mostly right here, most of his army, and put it right here. And he only sent a few army here. Now at this point, I'm gonna pause it again. Or yeah. So basically, he was gonna go for a counterattack. He's gonna send some zealots and kill this or do some harass. And basically, he sent over the stalker, saw that the Marine had the watchtower, so he probably knows that Satini saw this zealot. So he's gonna actually split up his zealot and only send 1 zealot over, just to see how this expansion, how many SCVs are here, what the that there's a turret and planetary fortress. And so basically, that was just a right snap decision by WhiteRa, knowing that Satini saw that his zealot force was going there. So instead of sacrificing all these zealots, he only sacrificed 1 zealot. He does have the observer at this path, so he does have vision of this path as well as this path. So he's gonna probably he probably knows if there are gonna be any attacks coming from this way or this way, and he sees that there's 1 Marauder. But great splitting by WhiteRa, leaving some forces here. He does have a Warp Prism, and he's loaded up with some High Templar, so he can do a High Templar drop. And at this point in the game, where you're positioned at the way they are, I mean, you have to do some harass, as the Terran does have their medevacs harass. He's gonna actually pull back, because I think he saw that there was some army here coming. So he's gonna position his army at this middle, where he can go from this side to this side easily. And he's gonna throw down his 4th base, as he probably feels comfortable knowing that he'd probably be okay even if he expanded. So he's gonna get his army right here, along with the Warp Prism with the High Templars. I'm probably gonna do a future video about this kind of High Templar Warp Prism thing. It's really good for a lot of different uses as well. So I'll get into that probably in the future. But he's gonna send his weakest unit right here. He sees that there's an army right there, so he's gonna go back and try to defend. He sees that there is a impending attack right here, maybe. So he's gonna see if he's gonna if Satini retreated, or if he's gonna go up here. And what he's gonna do is he's actually gonna get the watchtower right here, because he wants to get some vision. And then he sees the army right here again. So what he's gonna do is that he sees the army is out of position, so he's gonna throw down his warp prism, and he's gonna try to warp in some units. So because his Satini's army is kind of out of position. So he's gonna warp in some units here, as he does. He's gonna go into around this area, probably right here, and then he's gonna throw in his because he probably knows that Satini's army is out of position. Great reaction by Satini, by the way. And he's gonna do some harass. And then you can see that the army is actually right here, so he's actually gonna go to this side. So he's actually doing a double prong attack, and he sees the Viking, so he got immediately throw down his High Templar and try to storm it. Probably didn't really need to, but he's gonna do a counter attack right here, and then he's actually gonna still his warp prism here, so he's probably gonna wait until his army is right here, and then he's gonna probably warp more army right here. So you see that mainly his army is right here, so you watch him warping some units here, as his main focus is probably right here at the moment. So you can see that he's probably winning at this point, and then he sees that there was a orange stuff right here in the medevac. He's gonna see that there is a nuke coming, but he can't really do much. So he's gonna push in here, and he's gonna watch him to warp in some more units, do a double attack. At this point, he's pretty comfortable, as he did destroy that expansion. He did send one stalker just to see and check if there was an expansion here, as the nuke goes down. And then he's gonna warp in some more units here. He could afford to get some upgrades. His resources are a bit high, but he does have the Dark Shrine, so he right here he warps in the Dark Templars, as right now he sees that there is gonna be low energy right here, and not enough energy as right here. So that's a GG by Satinius, and basically I'm sure some of you, or most of you Protoss, hate how there's always that drop by the Terran, and you're scrambling here and there, and it feels kind of nice when you're the one doing the double prong attack, and it's the Terran going here and there, but great game by great reaction by Satini, great game by Satini. But then DuckloadRa pulling out some good tactics that you all could take in mind, as especially when you're spawning at these positions. So great game by WhiteRa, and then I hope you you guys find this some kind of experience, educational learning in here, because this is basically was more of a tactic kind of game by WhiteRa. So remember, guys, know your station. Kind of weird without Rose saying it, but remember, know your station, and I'll see you guys next time. Next time will probably be more of a tutorial video, so I'm probably gonna be doing it like more of a cast, and then a tutorial video. Switch it up here and there. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.